So that's exactly what I did. I acquired an e-learning program, which is the one that has been equipping me on how to earn an income online. Now, this program is so beginner friendly. I want us to start there. This e-learning program, the one that's teaching each and every person how to earn an income online, it's so beginner friendly. It's for everyone. Whether you are a working parent or you are not working, whether you've got qualifications or you don't, whether you've got experience or you don't, it does not matter. This is the only business that does not care where you come from, that does not care what you have, what you don't have. It does not even care how old you are. You can be 18 or 88 in this business. You can still be able to do what you can still be able to succeed. So at the end of the day, it is about you deciding for yourself. Why is it saying my network is unstable? It is just about you deciding if you want to be part of this. All you need, remember, I said you need a smartphone that's connected to the internet. You need 2 to 3 hours on a daily basis. And of course, you need the program. We are all learning from a proven program, a proven blueprint that is guiding people step by step. Now, it means you also, if you want to learn, you're going to need the very same program. You're going to have to learn from the very same program. This program is accessible to everyone. When you see me here, I'm here to give you access to that program. Yes, you have a smartphone. Yes, it's connected to the internet. Yes, you've got 2 to 3 hours on a daily basis. But the one thing that you don't have, the one thing that's standing between you and an income online, the one thing that's standing between you and making profits online is the what? Is the e-learning program, which is why I came here on this platform to give you access to same, right? Now, how do you get access to this? You've got two options. You can either reach out to me directly here. I'll send you the link to the page where you're going to get hold of the program, or you can utilize my online store link there. Do not ignore my online store link. Do not ignore my online store link. That is where you're going to see everything. Yes, here I'll be talking, but there you're going to see videos. You are going to see pictures. You're going to read it yourself and be able to align what I'm talking about with what you will be seeing right there and there, right? I hope we're still together. So in this business model, there is no recruiting. That's very important. It was very important for me. That's why I always talk about it. I know there are a lot of people who are doing different businesses, but they are not winning. Maybe just like me, they are not good at recruiting. Or maybe they don't have the time to be not gallivanting, but going around handing out flyers, doing street challenges, trying to get customers to try their products before they can buy, and all of those things. It's for different reasons, really. I could not succeed in the physical business space because I'm a bad recruiter. Honestly, I'm not good at recruiting. Selling, yes, it's better because there are different strategies that you can utilize. But when it came to building a team, it was not working for me. And in those businesses, for you to see tangible income, you need to do what? You need to build a team. You need to recruit people. You need to train them. You need to push them to buy their stock. You need to push them, to activate their accounts and all of those things. Because if they don't activate their accounts, you don't get paid. Your income is tied to them. But when I came into this business, I was told, here we don't do downliner, upliner. Here we are all in business for ourselves. My income is not tied to the people that purchase the program from me. My income is not tied to the person that I joined from or even the founder of the program. My income is tied to what I do, how I show up for my business, what I do on a daily basis. Do I commit to the 2 hour workday? Do I do what the program tells me that I need to do? Do you understand? That is what is tied with my income. Anything else, hi, I angenda mina. You see, so what I love about this business is we come on together, we learn together, we grow together, we share the opportunity. All of these things will be in it together. But there is no one who can say, I'm not succeeding because Rivonia didn't activate her account. I did not get paid because Rivonia did not activate, did not buy stock. No, it doesn't work like that. So there's no recruiting here. A very important factor that is you also need to note is that there is no restocking. I am telling you, you might be new on social media, you might be new on online businesses, you might be new anywhere, but these are important for you to understand. This is actually what you should use to make your decision. Get a business that tells you that there is no recruiting. Get a business that tells you that there's no restocking. That's important. Imagine the amount that you will be saving every time you are making sales, because you don't have to go back to restock. It means literally, if you are reselling, what can we be reselling here? What do I have next to me? Okay, this teddy bear. Well, what a funny example. So let's say you are reselling this teddy bear. You are reselling it for what? Say for 50 rands anyway. So you're reselling the teddy bear for 50 rands. Now this teddy bear, when I have to sell it, I'll have, let's say it's 50 rands. When I come back, I must do what? I must then separate the amount. I knew you were going to laugh when assistants. It's the only thing I have next to me. I don't have any other example that I can use. So as I'm reselling, if I'm going to be reselling it for 50 rands, when I come back, it means I must separate the stock money from the profits. So say I purchased it for 25 rands. So when I come back, I must from the 50 take away the 25 rands to go and restock and keep 25 rand profit, né? Because it's a physical product. Now it gets finished. People can buy all of them and then I'm out of stock. But with this business, there is no restocking because it never runs out. It's a digital product. It stays in my phone. It will never run out. It will never go off or expire or anything like that. That is why there's no restocking. You purchase it once and you resell it for life and you make 100% profit, meaning you don't share your profits with anyone. You don't share it with the founder. You don't share it with the person who introduced you to the business. You don't share it with anyone. Here, when you are in physical businesses, you will share your profits with who? You will share your profits with the stocking person. Where you are going to stock, you must go back and restock again. Do you understand the administrative costs and the energy that it takes when you're dealing with physical businesses? That is why I came running when I came onto this digital space. I was like, you know what? This will save me time. This is the only business that I know where you work less but you still earn more. That is the only business. This digital marketing, this legacy builders program, it's the only program, the only business that's teaching people skills of how to earn an income online, how to build their legacy online without constantly restocking. You purchase your program once and you resell for life, and that's it. That's it. You're going to be earning 100% profit, like I said, because you're not going to go back and restock. It gives you master resale rights. When you purchase the program, it comes with master resale rights, meaning you are authorized, you've got a license to resell the program as many times as you want to as many people as you want without any limitation, and you still get to keep the what? The profits. This is so powerful. For me, I thought, okay, here I'm going to be saving time and yet I'll be earning more. You know, in the industry where I come from, the industry of physical businesses, let me tell you why. You will understand why this digital marketing excites me the most. In those other industries, that's why I like digital marketing. Me too, when assistants, me too. That's why I love this. So in those other businesses, I used to, my highest program was 300 rands. I'm based in South Africa. So my highest program was 300 rands. Now, when I purchased that product and I resell it for 300 rands, that was the highest I could ever make. And I had to work through and through. Sometimes I would do deliveries after work until late. Sometimes it means weekends. I can't rest. I can't take the kids for sports day, or I must maneuver between sports times and going to do deliveries. All of those hectic stuff. But when I came here, I realized that here there's peace. Here there's peace. Here there's freedom. You know, now I know what is an afternoon nap on a Sunday. I know what is an afternoon nap after work. You know, I've got that time. I'm free. I've got the latitude to do what I want to do because I do not have to be running around. Do you understand? I do not have to be running around. So definitely when you come here, you'll be working less, but you'll be earning more. I'm only working 2 hours on a daily basis. I do 2 to 3 hours on a daily basis. I do what we call income earning activities. And in that way, my business is out there running for me. The rest of the 22 hours, it's the system that is out there running for me. Remember, the system is fully automated. It's fully automated. The business runs on a fully automated system, meaning you don't have to constantly be on your phone, be busy on the phone. No, you commit 2 to 3 hours, you do what you need to do, you feed the system. From there, the system is going to take care of the business. From there, the system is going to run on its own. You see, that is how this business works. From there, the business is going to run on its own. I forgot to do this. Let me quickly do this. Ooh, wow, my laptop is slow. My phone is slow. YouTube, please bring the questions if you do have. Um, excuse me, I'll be answering all the questions as I move along. So even here on TikTok, please feel free to type the questions as I move along. Don't wait for me to then say, now it's time for questions. I might even run out of here, without even having the opportunity to take questions. So if you do have questions, feel free to actually drop them and then let me be answering those questions in the meantime. Hi, Vivian. So definitely now you know that there is no restocking. Now you know there's no recruiting. You know the business runs on a fully automated system. You can continue with your other things while the business is running. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm full-time employed, but I'm still able to do this business, and it is so easy because it runs on a fully automated system. Imagine I'm out there, doing my own thing, working, doing Buzz John's business, working there, and in the background I've got my own business running for me. That is what we mean. That is what we talk about when we say the business is fully automated. That is what we mean when we say you are able to do all these other things and then the business is still running. How cool is that? Hi, mommy. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you so much for hopping on. So that is what we mean when we say the business is automated. That's why I came running to this digital marketing, because I was tired of running around in the network marketing, trying to do this, trying to do that. I wanted time, I wanted more income, because here, that's where I'm getting it all. I'm getting it both. I once did a video where I was actually explaining that I've never found a business or a job or even anything else that entitles you to both income and time. If you are like, there's no business or job that will give you both time and financial freedom. And let me tell you, what do I mean by that? I mean, if you are going to have a lot of time at your workplace, then you've got very minimal income. If you're going to have a lot of income, you're going to have to sacrifice your time with your family. You'll be working hard. I've experienced that, and I've never seen the time wherein I actually have both, where I actually have the time and the income. When I came here, I got both. This is the only business that has given me both, right? It's the only business that has given me time. It has given me income. And I always say this, guys, I don't want time if I don't have money. What am I gonna do with the time? Like, am I gonna sit at home and watch TV? No. Income should align with the time that I have, so that I can be able to go out and do the things that I want to do. A lot of times, if you are a parent to young children like I am, you'll understand that their entertainment costs money. They get bored sitting inside the house. So I've come to be accustomed to that. I know my children, it's worse. The day, every time they see the sun, they want to go out. Every time they see the sun, it's time to play, it's time to go out, because they know that when it starts to rain, when it starts to be cold, then we can't go anywhere. So, as a parent, you get accustomed to such kind of a thing. That is why, for me, time without income would never work. I don't want time to watch TV at home. No, we should be able to do things. We should be able to afford things. Children want extra murals. Children want this, they want that, they want that. It's a lot. With one salary, I was never going to be able to cut it. Never. It was never going to happen. It needs multiple streams of income. Ask anyone you know who has made it in life. Ne? I'm not talking about the ones who got iloto. I'm not talking about the ones who inherited their wealth. I'm talking about the people who created their own wealth. Ask them how many streams of income they have. They'll tell you. They've got more than one stream of income. That's how wealth is built. That is why I get surprised when people think they can work at a Buzz John and earn just one salary and they think they'll get wealth from that. My friend, salary is enough for your bills. Salary is enough for your food, your groceries, and then here and there, and that's it. Salary came with a very clear mandate from wherever it came from. Yes, every wealthy person have multiple streams of income. That's true, mommy. That's true. People have mastered the skills of how to make their own money work for them, how to build passive streams of income by using what? By using whatever they have to create passive stream of income. That is why people should not be shocked when we say you need your program, invest in yourself, purchase your program, learn the skills to earn passive income. Because in this program, we learn multiple ways of creating passive streams of income. So if you think you're going to rely on a single stream of income and you're going to see wealth, my friend, you are deceiving yourself. You are deceiving yourself. Whether you have one business or it's a job, it's not meant to make you wealthy. Yes, digital products give you options to create passive income, mommy. You are correct. It gives you ways to create passive income. Your order is back, your delivery is there. You can check those things if they fit you. They already look big though. Sorry, guys. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. So you can never, I will use the word never because I'm very confident in this one. Nje, I'm willing to to debate with anyone. You can never become wealthy from just a single stream of income, my friend. A single stream will only cater for the few things around you, but from there, don't expect a lot. That is why people become frustrated because they try to stretch that one stream of income. They wanted to do all of these things. They wanted to take care of their bills, to take care of the main things, and then they wanted to be for entertainment or for fun or for enjoying life. Of course, it will not work. You'll try to stretch it, you will try to do this and that, and it will not work. You'll end up being frustrated. That's why people end up with a lot of debts. Yes, especially salary, mommy. It comes with a very clear mandate where it comes from. It's as if it has been told that, yay, make sure you do this and this, from there you run for your life. And of course, it will come, it will pay the bond, it will pay the car, groceries, and a few things. Then it's gone. Now you must try to find out, okay, transport to work, transport for children to school, or fuel, or whatever it is. You must try to find other means now. You see? But if you've got multiple streams of income, you don't stress. You already know that, okay, salary will go from the 30th maybe to the 7th or 10th nyana. From there, you've got something else to work on. You've got something else to feed you, to take care of you and your loved ones. Yes, just enough to keep you at that 9 to 5. They are paying you so that you have fuel to come back tomorrow. That's it. That's the intention. But if you realize that, okay, I'm meant for more, I deserve more. Life is not meant to be endured. Life is meant to be enjoyed. And I'm going to make sure that I find ways to enjoy this life. It's not no. That's why we do digital marketing when our sisters, you're right, Zamo. That's why we are learning these skills. It's not because Sitandi is into, it's not because Rata Dilo, it's not the hype or the vibe or whatever they call it. No, it's not. It's because we have learned that for you to live a comfortable life, the soft life that people talk about, you need to have multiple streams of income. If you're going to live a comfortable life without debts, without borrowing from Peter to pay John, borrowing from Messi to pay Litswalo, borrowing from this one to this one, no. You are going to live a life of freedom where you are able to afford your life and the life of the people around you. You understand? Sitting, Gani. Messi, good afternoon. How are you? What are you saying, dear? I don't understand what you just typed. Can you please type again or just type the full sentence so that I can also comprehend what you're saying? Ne? Please, Messi, so that I can comment. I'm not even sure whether it's a question or it's a statement or what. I'm not sure. It's the reality we live in, and we don't want to be left behind. We move with the times. Exactly. You cannot afford to remain in the olden ways of doing things when life is moving, when there is progress, when things are going digital. I mean, now talk about shopping, there's online shopping. Talk about banking, there's online banking. Talk about your groceries, you can do them online. You can buy cars online. You can do everything online. Almost everyone has a banking app on their phone and they don't have a problem with that. But when you talk about earning an income online, suddenly people have a problem. Suddenly it sounds awkward, or suddenly they find it very hard to believe that they can earn an income. but they're able to incur debts online without a problem. The issue is here. Mindset. Mindset is everything. Mindset is truly everything. The moment you realize that the world has gone digital and we are never going to go back, we are just going to continue to be more and more digital. The world is just going to continue to be advancing like that. That is why we now even have trolleys. There are trolleys now where you don't even go talk to a cashier after you are done with your groceries. No, you pick whatever you are picking and then you pay in twin, you scan your items. From there, you tap your phone, those who are paying using the phone, or you tap your card, you pay and you're out of there without even talking to anyone. Can you understand? Have we ever had that back in the day? No. And it was even hard to imagine it back then that there could be a time wherein we will be able to do things without even consulting any cashier. Do you understand? So that is what this business is about. We are getting opportunities and we must grab them. Thank you so much for the rose, mommy. We are being granted this opportunity. Now, I always say, you'll hear people saying, I wish I knew about this sooner. I wish I knew about this sooner. Now, I always think to myself, hey, there's someone who still does not know about digital marketing today. They'll only discover it in 2030. So I am super blessed to be aware of it now, to have found out about it in 2024. I appreciate it. Of course, it would have been better to find out about it maybe in 2021 or 2019 or whatever. But I'm still grateful that I found out about it when I did, because there are people who still don't know that it's possible to earn an income online. And yet their situations really needs an extra stream of income. Yes, it's so sad. It's so sad, mommy. For the longest time, like, people think, they have thought that it was not possible. And like I said, mindset is everything. Right now, as we speak, we've got wishers. We've got those who wish 2026 they wish it could be an amazing year for them. And then we've got those who are actually planning and taking action so that 2026 could be a better year. And obviously, between those two groups of people, there's only one group that's going to win, the ones that are taking actions. If you are still one of those that are wishing, one of those that are still, wish, a lot of people, and this is the saddest thing, a lot of people hide behind prayer. They hide behind faith. Hey, I'm praying. I'm waiting on God. My friend, even God himself says, faith without action is dead. Which God are you talking about? Action takers, yes, mommy, action takers are the ones that are going to win. Which God are people talking about? I'm waiting. I'm not saying you should not pray. I pray myself. You pray, you get guidance from God, and you run with it. You take action. You put your faith into action. You are not just going to sit and pray and wish and write them down and leave it at that. It does not end there. It does not end there. Faith without action is dead. And the Bible says, to your knowledge, add what? To your faith, add what? You must add action. Yes, he even says he'll bless the works of your hands. So if you are sitting folding your hands, which hands do you expect God to bless? Like, honestly, sometimes people treat God like a magician. Which hands are you expecting God? Which works are you expecting God to bless? Are you expecting God to bless you sitting on Netflix the whole day? No, it's not possible. The other day I posted a video saying, if you want to travel from Gauteng to Cape Town, get on a transport that's going to lead you from Gauteng to Cape Town. If you want to move from Gauteng to Limpopo, get on a transport that's going to transport you from Gauteng to Limpopo. My friend, you can't tell me that you want to go to Cape Town, but you're getting on a transport that's going to Limpopo. You're going to end up in Limpopo. Thank you, sisters. Hey, Mandis, I didn't see you there. Thank you so much. How do you expect to land in Limpopo, Nje? That's why I'm saying people expect like things that are not there. They don't exist. Thank you for the roses. People treat God like a magician, and it doesn't work like that. You can't get on a transport that's going to Limpopo and you think, thank you for the heart me, thank you, Sissy, and you think, And you think when you are going to pray and suddenly you will land in Cape Town when you are on a flight that's going to Limpopo. Njani, my friend, Njani. It will not happen. It doesn't matter how much you pray. It doesn't matter how much you fast. It doesn't matter how much you cry. You are on a wrong transport. You're going to get to a wrong destination. So if you want financial freedom, if you want to get out of debt, you must do what people are doing. The people who are getting out of debt and getting financial freedom, you must do what they are doing. When you want financial freedom, you want to get out of debt, but you're sitting watching Netflix every day. You have imali for data to chat and play and dance on social media, but you don't have money to do your business. No. The faith of Jonah Batu. Imagine nje. I'm telling you. Yes, you see, and yes, and I always say this: people think they can ignore this digital era. It's gonna, yes, you'll ignore it now, but eventually you will see that income, sustainable income, is online. You will see that the money has left offices. You will see that money has left all these places. Now money is online. Money is online. Yesterday I attended some training. I wanted to learn a few things, and I'm telling you, everything now, this is a work thing, by the way, but everything that they were teaching us there, it's digital. We are learning digital transformation, digital tonton, and I'm like, what? The world has gone so digital that even companies or departments that you never thought they could consider digital platforms, they're actually considering them now. Yes, there's no job security in this economy. Hi, Shem, I'm telling you, there's none. When we did our year-end function last year in December, one of the executives at our workplace was answering that question. Some employees were actually saying, how secure are their jobs right there? Because I think they're on contract or something. It was the interns. And she was very honest. She was saying, my friend, even with me as an executive today in this organization, I don't know if my job is secured. I can't guarantee job security, even as an executive. So it has nothing to do with who you are or what you do. Job security is not there. It's no longer there. Anything can happen. And she was actually encouraging to say, guys, if you can learn skills, start your own thing. Do not think of being an employee. Get rid of an employee mindset. Find other ways to earn an income. She was being honest. And yet employees that are occupying the very basic positions, that one was an executive that was saying that. Imagine, but someone who's just at a lower level like me, they think they will work in that company for the rest of their lives. What happens when the company figures out an app that will do your job? What happens when the company figures out a cheaper way for them to still achieve their objectives, and then when they look at you, you are expensive to maintain? Do you think they're going to keep you there? Of course they won't. They will not. They will find a reason to downscale. They will find a reason to get rid of you. And the difference is now they will just, marinate it so that it sounds well. You see, because they can't just say you are fired. They'll tell you that the company is no longer making enough to pay you. We can't afford you anymore. You see? So what then? Don't wait for disaster. Start now when you're still comfortable. You see? Yes, business bottom line is profit. Simple as that. So that is why it's important for people to jump into the digital space, learn the skills and earn. If there's the easiest way to earn here on an income online is by learning the skills. Once you can learn the skills, then you are sorted. You learn the skills, you start implementing, then you're good to go. Someone once said to me at work, Rivonia, I saw you on TikTok. What are you doing on TikTok? What are you doing on TikTok? And I looked at the person, I'm like, my friend, what do you mean? What do you mean? Because we all know the kind of life we want to live, right? And when I looked at the one that I was living, I was like, there's more to life than this. There's more to life than this. I once shared a video. It was actually on a live platform like this. My learned friends, judges, in another province, I don't want to say it by name, they were on strike complaining of their income. I'm talking about court judges. Ne? And for the longest time, we have thought legal people, they earn well, right? But they are on the streets. They were on the streets a few months ago, demanding better pay, demanding better salary. Yet when wherever you are, just like me, you think you are secure, you think you are fine. Even if you think you're okay now, you don't know what will happen tomorrow. Rather start now before the pressure piles up, before the pressure builds up. Do it now without any pressure. You know that if anything happens, God forbid, if anything happens, you'll already be established online. You'll already have a sustainable business online. Yes. Yes, definitely, sisters. It means they were searching. Yes, for sure. Exactly. You see, so they are also looking for ways to earn. That's why they found me. That's very powerful, when sisters. And I told them that, you know what, Imali will never be, what do we call it? In Tsonga, there's a saying that speaks along those lines. But of course, it's about supplementing your income. It's about never having to, trying to supplement your income by other people. You can't budget on other people. You can't. I said this the other day also on my live, that you'll end up thinking, but you'll end up thinking people are selfish or they are self-centered on tontoni. It's not that. People are planning for themselves. They did not include you in their budget. It's not because they are not wrong. They are not wrong. Oh, Malume, the ones that you are expecting to help you, they also have their own responsibilities, financial commitments. Those aunties that you are expecting, they have their own commitments. Now Mtase, start. Let this time be the last time you're going to ask money from Malume and auntie, because you want to start your own business. And I'm sure they will applaud you for that. Ask for it for one last time. Get your program, set up your website, connect it to your domain and professional email, and start working. Start building your business online. Now they'll be proud. That person is no longer calling for electricity money. That person is no longer calling for whatever money. Do you understand? It starts like that. Let me tell you, when I started this business, I did not have money lying around. And the fact that, I always say, the fact that you don't have money, it's the exact reason why you should start. People think because they don't have money, then they should not start a business. No, you are looking at it the other way around, my friend. You are looking at it the opposite way. You don't have money because you need to start this business. The fact that you're now, it should tell you that you actually need to start so that you can have money lying around. Financial experts will tell you that until you have 3 times your salary, 3 times your profits lying around and idling, not even sitting, sleeping in your bank account, then you are not okay financially. I'm telling you, you are not okay. If now what you make per month, whether at your workplace or in your business as profits, if what you are making now, you don't have 3 times that amount sleeping in your bank account, then you are not financially secure. That's what financial experts will tell you. So the fact that you don't have money, my friend, is the exact reason why you must start. Yes, mommy, we started because we needed more. So you should start. The fact that you don't have, you must start. That's why I started. And I realized that I don't have any money lying around, but I want it. So I'm going to make a plan. That's why when someone tells me, hi, Mna, I don't have money. No, that's not an excuse. Like, it doesn't cut it. People will always have money for the things that matters the most to them. Until you can see the value, until you are tired of your situation, you will bring up such things. And I'm telling you, until you are really, really tired of borrowing from Peter to pay John, until you get really, really tired of that uncomfortable life. Mosadi ke plani, even munna ke plani, I'm sure. So you must find a way to get started. There's no 2 ways about it. We all started from the beginning. At least the people that are starting now, they are so blessed that we even have payment plans. People can start their businesses on payment plans. But when I started, there was no payment plan. I had to decide that, okay, this is what I could get. This is all I have. And Nje, I'm going to start with what I can afford. And I worked my way up. I made sure that the sales that I made, I was upgrading. I never spent them at the beginning. I only started enjoying later because I understood that I want to build multiple streams of income. When I'm sitting at Bas John, when I'm sitting in court, debating and all of those, talking to papers, writing notices and all of this, I want to know that there's a system running in the background for me. As I'm doing it for Bas John, at least there must be a system doing it for me as well. That is what we are saying. You don't need a qualification. You don't need experience. What you need, you already have. It's a smartphone that's connected to the internet. It's just 2 to 3 hours on a daily basis, which I'm sure we all have. You can make time. We do make time for the things that matter the most for us. So that's all it takes. If you are tired of what you are at now, if you are tired of your current situation, you don't need motivation, Mtase. No, motivation will not get you anywhere. When I think of how many motivational books I've read, how many tontonis I've read, you will feel, motivated at that time, and maybe a week and 2 weeks later. From there, let your situation be the one that inspires you. When you open your fridge, let it be your inspiration. When you open your bank app, let that be an inspiration. When you look at your children, let that be your inspiration. That's all the motivation and inspiration you need. You don't need any motivational speaker who can speak very fluent and very nice multiracial school English. No. All you need is what is your situation. The people around you, Jay, they are your what is that? Your case study. You see, they're your case study. So that is how it works, Bafowethu. This is the business that is suitable for everyone. Anyone who's just anyone, they are welcome here. If you want to start your online business, it's just simple. You need a smartphone that's connected to the internet. You need 2 to 3 hours on a daily basis, and you'll need the program. That's why I'm here, to give you access to the program. As I'm talking, if you do have questions, feel free to drop your questions. I'm left with a few minutes here before I hop off. So, how do you get access to the program? You've got two options. There's an online store link there. My online store link is available. When you tap on my picture, now I'm talking to the TikTok audience. YouTube, it's the same. When you go to my profile, you'll get my link, but it's not clickable on YouTube. The last time I checked, it means you'll copy it and paste it on your browser in order to get to where it is. But with TikTok, you are sorted. When you tap on my picture the first time, it will pop up below your screen, and then you tap on my picture again, it will take you to my profile. That's where you're going to see all my videos. You'll see my number, which is the same here. You'll see my email. You see the online store link, dailypayadvocate.com. That is where your focus should be. Why do I say you should focus on that? Because it's going to show you everything that I was talking about today. It's going to show you everything that is detailed there, what I was talking about. Even the things that I forgot to mention today, they are there on the website. So that's why I always encourage people to say, don't ignore the website. Yes, you have attended my live. Yes, you're going to come to me on the green app on this one. But please also check out the website, because you're going to see. So what I'm saying with my mouth, but when you go there, you will see. You'll be able to put your seeds there. You'll be able to watch and learn. You'll see my programs. You'll see their costs. You'll see their benefits. You'll see the testimonies. Everything is detailed there. You see, everything is detailed. So all you need to do is to do what? Is to say, you know what? This is me. I'm going to learn this. We all came with no knowledge. If I told you that hey, I went to a university where they taught me digital marketing, I'd be lying, guys. I'd be lying. I did not go to any university or any institution where they were teaching me such. No, I did not. All what I know now, I know because of this program. That's why I will recommend this program to anyone, anytime, always. Because that is where the skills will come from. You see me talking like this, don't think I had the knowledge before. I didn't have. I learned from the program. That's why when I look at my own videos from 2024, and I look at my videos now, or I look at my live sessions then and now, that's the testimony of the program. Because you learn how to build confidence, you learn how to do everything here, you learn how to promote, how to market your business in different platforms, how to build until you actually you actually reach where you want to be. Do you understand? That is the kind of business that we are in, and it is for everyone. So if you are that parent, or you are not even a parent but you want financial freedom, you want to get out of debt, you want to build an income online with no pressure, here's an opportunity. There's no recruiting, excuse me, because we learn attraction marketing skills. There's no restocking because we have master resale rights. You purchase once and you resell for life. So that once off purchase is what you will be reselling over and over again, because you have a license called master resale rights. You make 100% profit. You don't share it with the founder, you don't share it with me, you don't share it with anyone. And the business runs on a fully automated system. It's fully automated. You commit 2 hours, the rest of the 22 hours, the system is running in the background for you on its own. There are no monthly fees. You don't pay anyone because you're not renting anything from anyone. You're not stocking anything from anyone. So there are no monthly fees. You don't deal with any middleman. You become the main supplier. When people want the program, they get it from you. That's it. That's the simplicity of a digital business. You don't need any fancy stuff. You see, now I'm doing my live from my phone. That's it. I don't even have a fancy light here. I'm just sitting on my thingy where there's direct sunlight. You see, that's it. That's it. In actual fact, if it was not because I'm on the main road, if I sit outside at the sliding door, there'll be too many cars making noise. I would even do it from outside. That's how easy this business is. You see, so you don't need any fancy equipment. Your phone is enough. Your phone is definitely enough. Any questions? Let me stop talking and take questions. Any questions? YouTube, any questions? I'll be checking through if I did not miss any of your questions. TikTok as well. Any questions? I think I was focusing on TikTok's questions as well as I was talking. So I don't think I missed any question. If you did ask a question which I missed, please retype it or just highlight it for me or pin it for me so that I can answer it. And I'm taking any new questions if they are there. Let me attend to your questions before I hop off of here. I've got another engagement at 6 o'clock, so I want to have a little bit of a break in between, and then so that I proceed. Let's bring them. Any questions? If you don't have a question, at least let me know. Does it make sense? Did you learn something? Does it make sense? Were you able to grasp the concept of digital marketing? Any questions? Okay, YouTube, there are no questions. Okay, it makes sense, makes sense. Okay, thank you so much. And then TikTok, what is happening? Are you here? Does it make sense? Do you have any questions? So you can just type sense. If it makes sense, type sense. Thank you, Zamo. Thank you for your comment, my friend. Thank you so much. Any questions? So thank you so much, everyone, for coming on. I really appreciate you popping by. Those who just came in and they are not sure what we were talking about, hi, baby. What's your name, baby? Thank you for hopping on. I really appreciate you coming on. It makes sense. Thank you, KS Philo. Thank you for confirming that it makes sense. Thank you, Zamo, for confirming. Baby says, I'm interested. Baby, are you just hopping on or you were listening? So for those who are just coming on and they would like to learn how to earn an income online, if you want to learn the skills of how to earn an income online, if you want to see how we are doing it, if you want to see how you can use 2 hours on a daily basis to earn for yourself, it is simple. There is a website right here. You tap on my profile picture twice. The website is dailypayadvocate.com. You're going to get all the details there, or you can reach out to me right here on these terms, and then I'll definitely do what? I'll definitely share with you the details. I'll be communicating with you. That's my direct line, by the way. I'll be able to share the details with you. I'll be able to communicate with you and take you through the process. So anyone is welcome. You can take a screenshot of it or save it, and then let's come and dissect it. The nice thing about this option is this option and that option, it's nice because even when I'm busy with other things, I'll still be able to attend to you. But when I'm sitting on a live session like this, it means everything else stops. I can't do anything else except for sitting here. So thank you so much, everyone. Let me leave it here. If you've got questions, you know how to get hold of me. Make sure you only follow me when I'm live, by the way. Don't go and manually try to search for me, guys. There are a whole lot of fake accounts out there with my name, with my videos, with everything. You might struggle to differentiate which one is the original account and the fake account. So only follow me when I'm live, because you'll know it's the original account, because fake accounts don't go live. So save yourself the trouble, save yourself the stress, save yourself, all of this by doing what? By ensuring that you follow me when I'm live. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a beautiful Friday. Have an awesome Freedom Friday. I will see you again tomorrow. I'll go live in the afternoon. Oh, by the way, my morning lives have been paused. Now I've put them on a pause. I'm busy with a few things for the next 3 weeks. So I'll be back on my morning live on the 1st of February. 31 Jan or 1st of Feb. In actual fact, let's put it on the 1st of Feb. So 1st of Feb is the time where I'll go back to the morning lives. But the afternoon lives, I'll try by all means to continue to do them, even in the midst of this busyness that I'll be busy with. So thank you so much for your time. I'll see you again tomorrow. Do have a beautiful evening. I really appreciate everyone. Thank you. Bye. Thank you for popping on YouTube. Thank you so much. You were awesome as well. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for the questions. I hope I've answered all of them, because I was looking at them and then I added them to what I was talking about. So thank you so much, YouTube. My link is in your bio as well. It's on my profile, the link to my online store. You can copy it and paste it on your browser to get more details. When you are on TikTok with you, it's even better. You are able to just click on it and it opens for you from there. Or if you want as well, you can copy it on the browser. You can copy it and paste it on your browser, right? When can I start the program? Even today, baby, even today. It is like it's an instant thing. It's a digital business. Even the programs are digital, so you can start as soon as you are ready. So come, let's have a discussion here or on my website or on my email, whichever you're comfortable with. And if you have followed me here, you can even inbox me here, because you know you'll be talking to the original account. We don't want you falling into the hands of the fake accounts, né? So yeah, let's do that. Those are the options that you have of reaching out to me. Otherwise, thank you so much. Have a beautiful evening. I'll see you again tomorrow afternoon. Let's continue to share. Let's continue. If you feel like there's someone who can actually benefit from this as well, please share with them. Feel free to share with them. Let us help each other. Let us share and let us help change people's lives as well, because we are blessed to be a blessing. Thank you, everybody. Have a beautiful evening. Bye. Thank you, YouTube. Bye-bye.